Right, well, that's that one done. Let's get the next... No, I want that, Oh, god damn it. Where's it gone? Oh, you... git. Ah! He will come this way eventually. Stupid musical notes. Oh, for... Jesus! That was more trouble than he was worth. Bloody artwork. What to play now? I think we'll play a little bit of Death Egg Zone, which is from Sonic and Knuckles. Woo! But we're not going to hear much of Death Egg Zone because we're going to have too much of Power Sneakers. I think the Speed Chew / Power Seekers, it's the Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 Speed Chews song, so it's the one that plays in there, which is quite awesome. Just a shame it repeats so often, because you're collecting more and more and more. Do, 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 do. I don't actually have a whole lot to say about Speed Highway. I just kind of... I think because I've never played Sonic Adventure, I just don't have any sort of connection to it. Whereas I do for, well, quite badly. I've only played 4 of the games that are stages in this. Shows how much I've been about for Sonic's entire life. It's kind of bad, really, that I've literally only played 4 of the 9 games of Sonic's history. But I didn't get Sonic Adventure because, well, I didn't know it existed and I didn't have that much money when I was a kid, so it kind of... It wasn't on my top list of priorities. I remember getting Sonic Adventure 2 on holiday, actually. Because Sonic was just like, oh, that looks amazing, I want it. So I got it with my pocket money, I think. But I never got round to getting the Sonic Adventure, because it would have been Sonic Adventure DX because I didn't have a Dreamcast. But then I didn't get Sonic 06 because I didn't have a PS3 or 360, and also, after hearing all the terrible things about it, I wasn't exactly about to go getting what is dubbed one of the worst made Sonic games in a long time. I think the one thing that a lot of people seem to forget is that I think there is one other Sonic game that actually has the title of worst Sonic game ever made, and I think that's Sonic Labyrinth. I think. That's the one that is absolutely atrocious, from what I recall anyway. Because it's slow and absolutely atrocious. Yep, it's definitely one of the worst, and I think sort of a lot of people would say it is the worst, I think, anyway. So, yeah... Oh, I'm gonna play now. Bit of Hydro City Zone. Close to this, spaced it out, it's now Hydro City, not Hydrocity, which sucks! And obviously that's from Sonic the Hedgehog 3! Oh, really screwed up. But I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get an S rank, I'm determined! My determination knows no bounds. Literally. This doppelganger shall not defeat me. I have to say, Speed Highway does seem to need the rock to make it fun. This Hydro City Zone music is not helping it that much. But there is actually, there's only one track, one level where I cannot replace the music, and I refuse to replace the music. And that is City Escape, because I love that song so much that there is no way in hell I am replacing it with anything else. I've not got the same attachment to any of the other songs, although I do absolutely love one of the latest 80s tracks, and I will generally always listen to that one, but I've not got an emotional attachment to it like I do with this one. Well, the City Escape from the City. Right, let's see if I can find something else interesting to talk about. Oh, here we go. I will cover this eventually, but in the console version, you've got the collection room, so you can see like all the movies and all the music and the artwork and so on and so forth. But there's also a secret trophy room that you can get to, and I'll show you how you get to it eventually. And despite the fact that certain characters, i.e. Jet the Hawk, E123 Omega, Chip and Big the Cat, don't appear, although there are a few cameos, i.e. E123, Omega Road, and so on and so forth. They do have trophies in the secret trophy room. So, now we go on to getting the red ring. So we've only got 2 here, so we should be able to get them all in one fell swoop, I hope. Let's just play it with the normal music, because it's going to be needed to make it a little more interesting. Now. Ooh. That was weird. Obviously I've got the bubble shield equipped. Now the console/PC version has all 3 shields, but they only appear as skills. Whereas in the 3DS version, they are hidden throughout the levels, much resembling how they are in the original games. However, only the standard and the thunder shields appear in the 3DS version, like in the previous handheld titles. Both shields for classic and standard. In the modern era, yeah. While in the PC, we've got all of them, but only for classic Sonic. In the 3DS version, however, the shields can also be obtained as extra skills by playing the playing in versus mode online. Now, this is a sneaky little blighter of a red ring. Because he's hidden through here. I mean, just look at that. That's just cruel. I can't remember where the other one is. We will get to him shortly, because you have to go this route, I think. No, monster! Up and down and all around. Seeing a lot of the Ciao Gelato sign. I can't remember where the last one is. I cannot remember where it... Oh yeah, that's it. I've got to get onto the top route, haven't I? There we go. That's all of them. Yay! Now I have to say, these are pretty nice red rings. And most of them are pretty nice up until the final level! Which I hate. With gusto. I shouldn't hate the level with gusto, but I do. And I have to say that Sweet Highway did start to annoy me quite a lot when recording. Normally in modern Sonic stages, because sort of sometimes the homing attack doesn't work quite properly. Sometimes he's a little bit too jumpy and stuff, and it just sort of caused me to die a lot. And I was not having deaths. No way in hell was I dying. So, yeah. It's particularly worse in the first stage of the modern era. Particularly, definitely. Ugh. But yeah. Now, I don't know whether... Well, this is going to be completely pointless, because it's talking about classic, but I don't care. But I can't say where the next ones are. You've got to get on top of that for the first one. Which is a bit of an annoying one to grab. And it's just elsewhere. In the console and PC versions of Generations, Classic Sonic get the invincibility. Well, when you get the invincibility, the music that plays is always the classic remix of the theme. However, in the 3DS version, the remix that plays depends on the era where Classic got the invincibility. So, Classic remix is in the Classic era, Modern remix in Dreamcast and Modern eras. In the 3DS version, Modern Sonic can also find the invincibility item boxes scattered around in the Modern era, and the Modern remix is played. But the Modern Invincibility remix is unused in the console/PC versions, as they lack power-ups for Modern Sonic at all. Which is completely understandable, really. Oh yeah, we've got to go through this level twice to get them all. Oh, joy. Because they're in two completely different locations! Yay! Essentially what we've got to do for one of them... Well, one of them's there, as you saw in the first time. This one, we've got to go through here, like we did in the main stage. And then we've got to pull this trick off. It's a bit cruel, really. But we can do it. I really should have just, boosted that, but oh well. Now you've got to take that special ring to get to this red ring, and I think this red ring actually unlocks an achievement. which is quite cool, I think. There's a couple of red rings like that. There's one in Rooftop Run. There. Oh god, I spoiled it. Oh well. There's one there. There's one in Seaside Hill, which we collected. It's the one with the secret statue. There's the one. Where's the other ones? I think there's one in Sky Sanctuary. Let's play a bit of Marble Zone for this version. This is going to be interesting to say the least. Oh, this is really weird. Right. Each stage, generally Act 1, but sometimes it's Act... No, generally Act 2, but sometimes it's Act 1. They've all got, like, a special achievement. Sky Sanctuary is... clear Act 1 without falling losing life, which is pretty easy. Cityscape, you've got to wreck 30 or more cars on your slide down. Seaside Hill, you've got to find the secret statue one. Then Chemical Plant Act 2, you've got to do it without entering the water. You've got to find the secret spring with the red ring in Green Hill Act 1. And here you've got to find the red ring located on the shortcut in Speed Highway and then reach the goal. So it's the one that we got last run. For the modern era, you've got to complete one level without being hit by a car or rock. Another you've got to get by getting the red star ring that's above the highest spot in the act. And the other you've got to use a particular thing at a particular point to get this red star ring and then complete the goal. So yeah, it's quite fun. The rest of the achievements are pretty arbitrary. Like defeat 100 enemies, pull off a 7 or more trick combo, and then do the finishing trick, etc, etc. Get more S rank, clear Green Hill within 1 minute. And yeah, and then just beat stages and get all skills, get all collectibles. You get the picture. Now, Marble Zone is from the original Sonic the Hedgehog, actually. Right, here's the dastardly red ring. Just gotta do a boost jump right there, and you're sorted. Whew! Yay! I rule! And now on to City Escape. Ah! Love City Escape!